Hey people, it's Jonasegway here. Look, today's video is on these Charmelo sunglasses. You're here because you probably haven't seen much content on these glasses in general, and you're like, well, this guy's got a video. Let's see what he's talking about. This video is really just an unboxing. I'll go over the glasses just a little bit, but this is the unboxing. I finally got mine after waiting 6 months. Don't worry, you probably won't wait 6 months for yours. I had to deal with the trial and error of supply and demand, you know what I mean? They finally got their shipment in and I got a pair. So I'm just here to show you what's in the box. And these are gonna be the Dusk glasses, all right? The ones with the bigger batteries, 110 milliamp per hour battery inside of it. Check out the unboxing and I'll see you after the unboxing. Let's show you guys how to get started. You got the glasses right here. Now they'll tell you when the glasses are worn. So we're gonna put the glasses like this. If you are wearing them, there's a button right on the underside here on the left side. That left side button is only to activate the tint, okay? Every time you touch it, the default settings is 3 different settings. It's like no tint, medium tint, and then almost the full tint, but not fully tint. I'll show you, I have custom settings on it right now. See, I got 4 preset settings. 1, 2, 3, 4. The glasses are actually off. If you want to turn the glasses on, the one on the right side, you see the button right there on the right? That's going to be your homie to turn these things on. So you hold it down for 3 seconds. And you'll see it goes into Bluetooth pair mode. You want to go to your cell phone, pull down from the top. You see the Bluetooth settings. You want to hold, on the Android, you hold your finger down and then you look for the Dusk. It's just gonna say Dusk. If you have a different model glasses, it'll say whatever the name of that model is. So you would click on it and then pair. It'll ask you if you wanted to pair. Mine's has been connected already, so I'm gonna pair with it. Okay, and now we're in there like swimwear. Since we're using an Android device, I'm gonna show you guys how to find this app. Now there is a QC code that you can take a picture of, but if you guys aren't savvy with QC codes and all of that, go to your Google Play Store and type in AMPERE, Ampere, and then tech. This will take you to the actual app. This is it right here. When you see this symbol right here, that's when you know you're in the right place. Go in and install it. Now, real quick, you're gonna need to do an email, password. You might even need to put your phone number in. You have to log in, sign up for an account to get this to work with the glasses. I know they always making us do this stuff. You're gonna hit open. All right, we're gonna hit get started. And then you see right here, it says sign up as a member or sign in. You'll sign up as a member if it's your first time ever using this app. If you've used it before, then you'll just go on to sign in, email and password, and then log in. Right here it says add an Ampere device. We're gonna hit add an Ampere device. You're gonna start allowing your device to start finding things. Allow while using the app, and it should find it. See, it says we found 1 ampere device. We're gonna add this device. You can name your device. Now you're gonna go to the home screen. It's been successfully added. Okay, got it. Now, customizing it. You're gonna click on it. And this can be confusing at first. It took me a little bit to study before I figured it out. But if you guys wanna make custom settings where every time you press the left button, like I told you guys, when you're wearing it, the button on the left, every time you tap it, it's going to go through a different shade setting. So you'll hit this one right here, use dust button to activate the presets. This is if you want to do your own presets. You hold your finger down on it and you get this sub menu, edit the tint. So for this one, no matter what you do, if you put 6 presets, the app will always tell the glasses to go from the lightest to the darkest shade. So this is the preset 1. The very lowest shade, what you want it to be. I'm gonna put mine at the lowest. I don't want any tint on the very first one in case I'm indoors and I don't want to take the glasses off. So you make sure this slider right here is all the way to the left, all the way to light, save changes. Now if you hold your finger down on it again, you can actually rename the preset. So I'm gonna put indoors. Not that this matters, but you know, the glasses is going to tell you that it's on indoor preset, but indoors. Then preset 2, you make sure the check is selected. You hold your finger down on a preset 2, you edit your tint, and you put what you want that second level to be. I'll put mine right there, save changes. And so on and so on and so forth. Make as many presets as you want until your heart's content. That's how you get this going with setting up the thing. And you can also set up the EQ. It has a driving mode. Okay, it tells you you've turned on driving mode. When driving mode is on, your dust cannot go darker than the minimum dark tint, which is 8% light. Right here on the far right, you got the EQ settings. So if you're into your own music and doing your own thing like that, you can make your own EQ settings. Now these speakers are only 0.5 of a watt of power. So we're not expecting some Bose level quality sound to come out of this out of the speakers. And just so you know, the speakers are right here on the bottom. You see these two? Those are your speakers. And the microphone, where is that microphone at? I think it's gonna be on the inside. I think right here is your microphone, if you see that little hole there. So this is your charging area right here. This thing will magnetically connect to the actual charger. This button, single taps will start and stop playing. Okay, you tap it once, it stops. You double tap to go forward, one song. You triple tap to go back. There you go. Now don't think that you're going to be able to control volume, because that ain't happening here. This has no volume controls. This is just strictly start, stop, go back, go forward. If you're on a phone call, to accept the phone call, you single press. To reject the phone call, you double tap. When it comes to voice assistant, you can use voice assistant with this, the right button. You hold it down for 2 seconds. If you look at my phone, you'll see the voice assistant will come on. You got Bixby or Google. Charging this thing is very simple. They tell you don't let it charge for more than 12 hours because when this thing is charged, once it hits 100%, it'll trickle charge. This thing never stops trickle charging. It'll just keep trickle charging until the battery just gets destroyed from just being overcharged for very long periods of time. So if you plug this thing in, try to plug it in and keep an eye on it and just kind of know how long you've had it plugged in for, because anything over 12 hours can now possibly damage the batteries in this bad boy. If this thing runs empty, it takes about 15 minutes to charge it from 0 to 80%. And it takes an hour to get it to 100% if you drain the battery all the way down to 0. Once the batteries get down to about 10%, it'll beep twice and continue to beep twice every 2 minutes if you're using the audio functionality. But if you're not using it, you're not going to hear anything. But they tell you that if you would like to continue to be able to adjust the tint level, they're going to recommend turning off the audio for the remainder of the day until you get this thing charged up, because you know, if you need the tint of the glasses, you're going to have to prioritize it over your music or your phone call. So that's just something to keep in mind. This thing is PD and QC charger compatible. If you're listening to music or listening to any audio podcast, they approximate 4 hours of battery life. And that's if you start with 100% battery on how long this thing will last. So if the batteries die, these glasses go to the default 30% light input. So you still get some sort of a shade, even if the battery dies. Yeah, I know I just magically appeared in Rodney, but we're mimicking getting a phone message. Okay, Facebook Messenger. Will this work with Facebook Messenger? Absolutely not. How about phone calls? How does the phone call quality? Let's call my boy D. He's usually around to pick up.
Telephone number 71.
Let's try somebody else. What if you were making a Snapchat video and you want to know if you need to have your phone up, if it's going to use the microphone from the glasses? Let's find out. What's up, players? What's going on, players? Absolutely not. So these glasses are really just going to be strictly for if you get a phone call. If you want to listen to music, it'll be good for that. It is Bluetooth 5.0, so I think 5.1 would give you a little bit more options when it comes to using it with like third-party apps like Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, just to name a few, Instagram and stuff like that. So if you're doing those types of videos, you're still going to have something hooked up to your phone that's going to give you better audio. If you require better audio, everybody's phone these days are usually pretty good. So I got a guy. You guys are going to like this one. The homie Wade. He'll definitely pick up. One person who don't play about his phone calls is Wade. I know. I hate it. Look, I got to do this for you because the microphones for these glasses are behind the ears. So I got to put it as close as possible because these aren't very loud. Volume's at max. Damn. Ain't nobody picking up today? You gonna call back though?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Another one. Hate to see it.
Damn, I can't reach nobody. I don't never call nobody, you guys. So when I call somebody, I usually expect them to pick up because I'm not the one to call people just randomly just to talk. When I call you, you're not thinking, what does he want? I ain't that guy because I don't call nobody. So damn it, look, my cylinders are not firing today. I know somebody's gonna want me to do the Flossie Carter music sound audio, how loud it is check. So with the microphone put right up here on the side of my hat, and the speaker this thing has two speakers, one on each arm. But being that the speaker's in this area, this will kind of give you guys an idea on how loud this is. Now I'm using the Hollyland Lark M2S, which is a really, really good microphone. As you can tell, it sounds really good, doesn't it? Okay, so we're going to go on ahead, just to avoid copyright, I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds of Slippery, featuring Gucci Mane. Here we go. Actually sound pretty good. They're not crackling. They don't sound like they're going to crackle. I'll show you guys my EQ settings so you guys have an idea on what that looks like. Yo, what's up, player?
What's good, homie?
I'm chilling. You still working, huh?
Nah, I just got off, man. I'm almost back to the crib, though.
Okay. So how do I sound, man? How does this thing sound?
Pretty crispy, man.
Okay. 1 through 5. Give me your rating. What you think? 5 being the best.
5 being the best? There's a little echo to it, so I'll put it around, but it's pretty clear, though, so I'll give it a 4, man.
Okay, a 4. That's a solid 4, or you are iffy between a 3 and 4, but you went with a 4?
Nah, it's between a 4 and a 5, actually.
Really? Okay. So you're the second one to hear echo. Are you on a Bluetooth device?
Yes, I'm on a Bluetooth device.
Okay. All right. Some of you guys didn't hear while I was on the phone with D. These glasses, when you call somebody with the same exact glasses, it don't sound too good, y'all. I give it a 3, only because the connection was pretty decent. The volume was low, and I had my volume maxed out on my phone, and I have the extended volume set up on my phone, so it goes louder than just 100%. It goes up to 150%. And it was just, it wasn't that good. So D gives it a 3 out of 5, a 4 out of 5. He said close to 4 and 5. That was before he got on his pair of Dusk glasses, or when he was going handheld with his phone. He said I sounded good. He sounded okay. He sounded best when he was on his headset. His voice was louder, but when he did go handheld, I heard his voice a lot better when he put the phone closer to his face. So take what you will with that. That's my experience. I'm just here to share it with you. Dang it. So what do you give it? What's your rating on this? 1 through 5. Yeah, 5 being the best. Okay, so a 4, is that like a... Right. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. So is that a 4 because you was thinking more of a 3.5, but you bumped it up to 4, or is that 4 like a solid 4?
It's more like a solid 4.
Okay.
Because I understand this is probably the first time it's been released. So there's always room for it.
Right. Okay.
You say that they're glasses?
So what do you think? Pretty cool pair of sunglasses, aren't they? I kind of thought so. I have another pair of glasses that are similar to these called the Anchor somethings right there on the screen. I'm going to do a comparison video between these two because these glasses here, if you had to ask me who are these glasses for, I would say these are for the outdoors person, the person that's cycling, the person that's, well, not necessarily cycling, but these things go over your eyes, like they come into your face, okay? So they offer a lot of protection. I mean, just take a good look. Hold on, see if you guys can see. Like they come up against your face, you know? You look at the side view, like you got this opening right here. You got a little opening up here. It's not too much of an opening. So these glasses, they offer a lot of protection for day-to-day use. They are IPX4 waterproof rated. So that means that they're designed for you to sweat. If it's like drizzling outside, I wouldn't be worried about it. What I wouldn't do is ride a motorcycle with these things on when it's kind of raining or when it's damp. See, IPX4 is only good for splash water in all directions. It's water splashing up against you if you're by a pool and someone throws water on you, you might be okay, although I would still let this thing dry without turning it on. But it's rated for that. That's what IPX4 is for. It lets you know that, hey, it's not dust proof, but it is water resistant for splashes. Pressurized water, like someone got like a pressure gun, a water gun or something like that that you would use to wash your car with and they hit you with it, you're gonna be in trouble, all right? But you can be outside if it's drizzling, if it's spotty rain. I wouldn't worry too much about that because they're designed to hold up against stuff like that. So the person who is out for a walk like I am, out here in nature, just chilling, it's for that person. It's for the person who is driving. I would say these are more for the driving person more than anything. If you're a delivery driver, for example, and you're going in and out of doors, you're going in your truck, then you're going inside to the customer, you can always make these glasses a lot lighter if you need to, you know, that just without even taking them off, okay? You're outside walking and someone calls you, like someone just called me on my phone, you can have a phone conversation, okay? It's primarily for the person who really just need a pair of sunglasses that are transparent. That's the main focus. Don't get these glasses thinking, oh, I can talk on the phone with these, so I'm gonna be on the phone for 6 hours. That ain't gonna happen, my guy. It ain't happening. It's not gonna happen with the music. That's just temporary stuff, all right? Don't think that these glasses are designed where that's not the main focus. The media is not the main focus. It is just a bonus, okay? The main focus is the sunglasses, being able to darken up your tint and lighten them up. Anyways, Jonasegway, guys, if you want to know more about these glasses, get in the comments below, ask questions on anything I may have not put in this video that you have a question about. Like and subscribe if you care to do so. Definitely hit the notification bell if you want to know more about these glasses. If you guys want to know more about these glasses, put it in the comments below because I might do the video with the Anchor glasses and that might be it. So if no one's asking like, hey, you know, do a video on this with these glasses, it won't happen. So, all right, Jonasegway, thanks for watching. Peace. time.